Thank you for browsing page 121. Today we're going to take a look at a brand new book from Traveler, the Vehicle Catalog. As of the making this video, this book has been out it's only been out about 12 hours. So I read through it and I really liked what I saw. And I just thought I'd go ahead and take a look at it. Now this is going to be an overview. I haven't gone into the nuts and bolts of the designs or anything like that. But as an overview, I just want to take a look at what's in this book. The book's 112 pages plus the covers. And here we go. There we get the Traveler Vehicle Catalog. Author is Gers Lennox-Cog. He writes a good book. I like his stuff. The table of contents. Vehicles. What's a vehicle? When are you going to encounter vehicles? Why do you need vehicles? Vehicles, you say? And then we get a look at personal vehicles. We get a penny farthing. A bicycle. I have never seen a penny farthing in any of the role-playing stuff I've played. Now, I realize I'm not playing games that are set in 19th century times or anything like that, so Cthulhu or anything like that, I would have missed out. But here we go, a penny farthing for Traveler. I love it. And then Demoiselle, I don't know how to pronounce that word. A Tech Level 4 Flyer. A Tech Level 7 Easy Flyer. The Tech Level 7 Luxury Yacht. This would be your Jabba's Pleasure Barge. Although it is a seafaring yacht. Skidoo, which gives you an insanely fast hydrofoil jet ski designed to slice through water at record speeds. And a tendency of the light craft to rise completely out of the water has led to a number of fatal accidents. So be careful when you're having a fun weekend with this guy. You don't want it to be your last weekend. And then a Strider. And I've already decided anybody who wears these should be called a Strider Rider. The Strider is worn more than ridden. It's an open exoskeleton. I could see some definite uses for this. Beyond being a cargo loader and stuff like this, I could see some sporting events and stuff like that. The Tech Level 9 RX Supercar. Look at that. That's a nice looking ride. The Tech Level 10 Grav Bug. It's a pressurized grav-plated version of an air raft designed for excursions on inhospitable worlds of varying gravity. So I like a good grav vehicle and a grav bug. I like that name. Tech Level 10 Sky Camper. For those times you just have to get away from it all but have to do so in complete luxury, you have a Sky Camper. A mere 3.342 million credits for you. A Tech Level 12 Lufthaus, which is interesting. That would be a lift house in English. It's German, and it's a flying house with 6 bedrooms, 6 baths, and a small garden area. Kind of neat. It's powered by beamed energy, so if it ever loses its energy, it's got a way to lower itself on batteries, so you don't, or on grav chutes and such, so you don't get killed. But it's interesting. I thought this was a pretty neat idea. The Tech Level 12 Skybee Personal Watercraft. For those times you absolutely have to just go skimming across the water like a frisbee. And Tech Level 12 Blaze Runabout. An underwater runabout designed for the reclusive action entertainer megastar, retired Jack Blaze. Allows him to enter and leave his secluded underwater home for supplies and to bring back the occasional guest or two. Neat idea. And I like that Jack Blaze is named, because here you have a retired action star who has made a ton of money and who has a little personal submarine for going to and from his house, which is right here. The Tech Level 13 Blaze Underwater Home, named for Jack Blaze again. I thought that was pretty neat. I liked it. Up to 3 people can live here comfortably. A Tech Level 14 Touring Bus. It's a Grav Flyer. I thought this was a neat idea. It's a version of a customized vehicle for transporting entertainment superstars between venues. So we've got that forthcoming Rock Stars of Space book coming out, and here we have their touring bus. Tech Level 8 Corporate Jet Transport. For when you absolutely have to be there and look like you have a ton of money doing it. Tech Level 8 Corporate Grav Transport. Oh, is this one of those? Jet Transport, Grav Transport, okay. And then the Tech Level 8 Grav Transport talks about a Tech Level 10. At Tech Level 10, the bulk of vehicles use robotic drives. Niche applications for other vehicles still exist. But then you go to the next page, and you've got a different picture, but the same description. So this is one of unfortunately, several typos I found throughout the book. That being said, Mongoose has been excellent lately of reissuing these books. So if you bought it like I did right away and you were excited about it, don't worry. When the updates come out and they've repaired this or that in there, you'll get that for free. They send me an email and I know to download it and stuff. So it's something I've gotten used to, but it's also a good way to do it. They actually have a bunch of proofreaders when they release this, and then they fix some stuff and re-release the corrected stuff. So that works out. A Tech Level 15 Grav Transport for a crew of 2, 6 passengers, and nice luxury. A Tech Level 9 Roll Ball. I thought of Jurassic World 1 right away when I saw the roll ball here, because that's kind of what this is. It's a wheel drive. And then a Tech Level 9 Grav Ball, and this is actually a flyer. A Tech Level 9 Sea Ball, a single-person submersible craft in the, it's a 1.5 meter diameter sphere, and it's propelled by jets which function equally well on the surface or underneath water. So it is a submarine. And then we'll go to commercial vehicles. I saw a lot of uses in here. I mean, there's a ton of stuff you can use. Another traveler first for me, or any role-playing first. Not role-playing first, because I've encountered longships before, but certainly a traveler first. A Tech Level 1 longship. I thought that was a neat idea. The Tech Level 5 Valhalla rigid airship. So when you absolutely have to use a rigid airship to get from point A to point B very slowly. Tech Level White Goose all-purpose air truck. Looks a little like the Spruce Goose to me. I like that too. And I'm a Doc Savage fan, as you know if you followed the channel for a while. And this reminds me of several of Doc's planes. And this, of course, can land on land or water. Tech Level 6 Harbor Tug. Just a tugboat. Tech Level 7 Metacopter. I like this. I see a lot of applications for this. Whatever tech level game you're playing, of course, the idea of the different tech levels is you're going to a planet with a lower tech level, or you're from a planet with a low tech level and you're going to higher techs. It's neat to see the cross-section here. Tech Level 8 Hyper Tube Car for those underground tubes. It's an expensive infrastructure project, and they burrow tubes, and it's a subway that can take you to many points around the globe. It tends to being very expensive, and actually kind of gets eliminated once GravTech becomes more and more common. The Tech Level 8 Palindrome 323 Sub Bus. I like that the 323 Sub and Bus is a palindrome. I thought that was pretty neat. Read the same backward as forward. And we have a huge submersible here. And Tech Level 8 Submarine. The Tech Level 8 Skyliner, based on the Skyline aerospace plane. Skyliner uses a synthetic air-breathing rocket engine, a Sabre, to fly efficiently at near hypersonic speeds. And it has 6 crew and it can take 6 passengers. Tech Level 8 Skylon aerospace plane. This is another one, but this will take you all the way up to space. Tech Level 10 Dark Water. The Dark Water Deep Diving Explorer can reach the deepest parts of the ocean on most worlds. And it can either carry 5 occupants or it can be operated as a drone. The Octo Drill. I like this one. It's a tunneling machine equipped with 8 limbs, allowing it to cross rugged terrain and move debris as it tunnels through solid rock or ice. I can see a lot of uses for this thing. Tech Level 10 Quicksilver Passenger Hovercraft. Just a nice Tech Level go camping hovercraft. Tech Level 10 Rock Troll. So you want to tunnel through some more rock, you've got a rock troll. Tech Level 10 Scout Hovercraft. So if you're part of a military force or paramilitary force on your planet, maybe you're using the Scout Hovercraft, maybe your travelers have acquired one somehow and they're going to use it, it's right here. Tech Level 12 Deep Sub, which costs you a mere 17 million credits. Tech Level 12 Outpost Module. I like this because I like outpost modules and just cargo containers that are repurposed and stuff like that. I think that has a big place in Traveler. And here we got a Tech Level 10 or Tech Level 12 version of it. Tech Level 15 Elite First Responder. A vehicle for medical response team on advanced worlds where cost is of little matter. This craft can reach hypersonic speeds to get medics in the scene to any disaster or accident in minimal time. I like this idea. I saw a lot of uses for this. This might even be something that might be embarked on some local ship if you need to respond in space to a problem. Maybe you have something like this. Tech Level 10 cargo lifter. It's a mobile crane replacement. I like this one a lot. Tech Level 10 cargo containers, because why not? We all use cargo containers in this game. May as well have write-ups on them. And there are the different types. I like that. I like that there was a bunch of different types. And the model numbers and everything. Tech Level 12 Highliner commuter grav/train engine. So this is the engine for the vehicle itself. And then after the engine, we get the commuter car and the commuter grav commuter cargo car. And then we go to the next section. So all pretty neat. Military vehicles. The Scheherazade Motors LLC vehicles. A trireme. Yes, this is a first. A trireme. That's pretty cool. Triremes, very ancient technology. And here we have them. A frigate. Another old technology that may see a place at your traveler table. Tech Level 12 third-rate ship of the line. It's a 74-gun, 3-masted warship. I like this. And I love that it costs 9 million credits to have this thing, and everything being equal, of course. I thought that was pretty neat. I like having costs on all of this. The Raven, Tech Level 4, a dirigible bomber. The Raven is designed for long-range attacks and an enemy without significant air power. Tech Level 5, Coriolis Fighter. Just a fixed-wing fighter. Tech Level 5 Monofu, a maneuverable lightweight craft. It's a dangerous fighter with powerful weapon. And the weapon is a fixed mount, forward autocannon for 6x6 plus 6 damage, or a hardpoint ventral bomb. It's a 1-use with an AP-20 and Blast 20, but it's 1 DD damage, so it's die damage, so it's 1, and spaceship would be 1d6 damage, a starship would be 1d6 damage, and against a non-starship target, it would be whatever you roll on the dice multiplied by 10. Tech Level 7, Aladdin Main Battle Tank. It's a main battle tank intended to fight armored units and win. I like this. I love having track tanks. The Impala Scout helicopter, also right there. You could put out a military force that has these, or maybe a mercenary force. Tech Level 7, Mohawk Attack Helicopter. Again, great thing for a merc force. Tech Level 7, Super Carrier. The aircraft carrier became one of the most powerful methods of projecting power overseas, and the Super Carrier is its ultimate expression. And Tech Level 7, commercial grade truck with an extended cab and dual machine gun. Tech Level 8, Apex VFTOL 8. It's a design for vertical takeoff and landing. That's VTOL, and it's the Apex jet. The GEV Scout, or JEV Scout, as one of my players called it, it's ground effective vehicle. Tech Level 7, again, I could see a mercenary group having this. Maybe a mercenary group kitted out to maybe around Tech Level 9 or 10, and they have some slightly lesser tech stuff in their arsenal. Tech Level 8, Land Shark Landing Craft. I liked this. The little foils pull back for when it gets up to shore, and it can actually drive on the tracks up into shore and deliver your troops wherever you need them from the water to land. Cool idea. Tech Level 8, Zenith Air Carrier. Yes, it's the Shield Helicarrier. Shield Helicarrier has been around the comic book since the mid-60s, and of course featured prominently in the first Avengers movie and then again in the second Avengers movie. So there's your Helicarrier. Tech Level 9, Deathwalker. That it's really a terror vehicle. It stomps across uneven terrain and relentless and faster than retreating infantry. With a fusion power plant and no ammunition needs, it can sustain combat, limit the crew's endurance. Kind of interesting. The Salamander, designed this amphibious warfare machine. Salamander is a hovercraft with an odd combination of features. It can go underwater, so it is submersible. An interesting one. Tech Level 11. It's pretty good. Decent weapons, too. I'm sorry, the Margir is the one that eats, not the Margeiger. Designed to inspire terror. Dispatching infantry, its stealth and camouflage let it blend into the surroundings as it slowly stalks prey. It can submerge in shallow water for several hours, stuns everything before it with a piercing scream before rushing forward to dispatch troops with claws and huge razor-edged teeth. So that's kind of nasty. That's a you hate your enemy kind of vehicle. And then tech level 12, Wraith Scout Walker. Well, I have not used walkers much in Traveler. I've used them a little bit over the years, but it's never been a thing for me. And I'm probably going to start curing that a little bit because I can see some definite uses for this guy. Tech level 13, Fast Reaction Sled. I like this, and I can see a lot of uses for this guy. Tech level 14, Night Stalker Spy Plane. Definitely a good one. It's funny, too, because as advanced as this guy is, there are a lot of starships from the same tech or a little higher that might be able to just find this thing and eat it. But it's an interesting plane. I really like it. Stealthy. Tech level 14, Plasma Rocket Walker. This reminded me a lot of a battle mech, so why not? Like battle tech. So you have a Plasma Rocket Walker. Tech level 15, Cuttlefish Specialist Forces Submersible. It's designed built for the covert insertion of small teams of specialist troops. So you got that team that has to go in and do some kind of mission. This is your vehicle. Tech level 14, Scimitar. It's a fast and stealthy scout vehicle, basically. And you can take it out and scout your enemy and such, and it can do some light fighting. The tech level 14, Saladin. It's an artillery vehicle. And the Saracen fills a selective artillery role, so all these are good for your higher tech level mercenary crews or even some Imperial worlds. Tech level 14, Sultan. It's built as a troop transport and light support vehicle, so you can take up to 6 troopers with you beyond the crew of 3. And then we get some alien vehicles. We got a couple pages each. We get the Aslan Tech level 10 crawler, multi-purpose utility vehicle. This is one of my favorites in the book, looking even more like Jabba's pleasure barge. This is a grav platform that is driven by sail or towed by beasts of burden. Because if you're going to tour your holdings, you tour it in style. You show high tech, but you use low tech. It's kind of a fashion thing. I thought that was a neat idea. Tech level 14, not even going to try that word, Aerofighter. It's an agile warplane the Aslan used in battles between clans. And then we go to Darien Vehicles, a tech level 11 grav bike. Love a grav bike. Tech level 13, Sphere Tank. The Darians build sphere tanks to try to deflect incoming ordnance, keep the occupants in the tank alive and the tank operational longer. Tech level 15, Military Grav Bike. Absolutely love that too. With a PGHP, Plasma Gun Human Portable, tech level 13, 1 DD damage. So get several of these out here and you could menace a light starship that's down on the ground. Tech level 12, Leader Sled. It's a leader survey his domain or warriors in style. And this is a droid vehicle. So again, like the Aslan did, the droid are going to do it. They're going to tour in style. We got an Oitrip Float. It's one of a fleet of vacuum envelope airships. And they can use an extended family of droid. They can house an extended family in there. And they can be massive. Tech level 12 Sport Sled. A single droid vehicle designed for scouting and liaison missions. And then we go to the Hive Federation, the Ithklur Party Bus. Absolutely my favorite name. I love, in the book here, I love the Ithklur Party Bus. The Ithklur Marines are a rather savage but strangely humorous and poetry-loving race of Marines that the Hivers think they have manipulated into serving them as shock troops, and the Ithklur have said they manipulated the Hivers to let them go play with all these toys. So here's an Ithklur Party Bus for you. Tech level 15 Saucer, also for the Hive Federation. And a tech level 15 Walkabout, because Hivers don't want to put themselves at any risk if they can avoid it. Then we have Kukri vehicles, a personal skimmer, wide open you'll notice, and even room for the little ones to wander around a little bit, but be careful, keep an eye on them. Tech level 13 Family Transport Vehicle. This also can have the little ones wandering around a little bit, but again, wide open Kukri design since they are what we would call claustrophobes because they grew up and they're hardwired genetically for large open plains. And a Tech Level 13 mobile fighting platform. I like that. And then Vargear, we have a Tech Level 10 Gravotic Speeder. I saw a lot of uses for this, especially with the Fifth Frontier War coming up. And there's no real mention of the war. One or two of the vehicles bring it up a little bit. But again, a lot of applications for these for the Fifth Frontier War. Tech Level 12 G Carrier for the Vargear. And a Tech Level 13, not even going to try that word, Speed Bike. Ground bike designed with discerning and wealthy Vargear in mind. It even has... it goes on a Fusion Plus system that lets this thing just fly across the ground. Metaphorically, it's a drive vehicle. And Tech Level 13, again, a word I'm not going to try, Speed Bike Sidecar. So when you want to take a passenger along and freak them out at the ridiculous speeds you're going, here's your sidecar. And then Humanity vehicles. It's funny, the Third Imperium is first, but everything else is in alphabetical order. I thought that was interesting. Not a criticism, just interesting. Third Imperium does come first in most Traveler games, so why not? Tech Level 14, Astron Armored Personnel Carrier. Latest in the line of Grav troop carriers intended to accompany the Trepida into battle. And we're going to see the Trepida in a minute. It's a Grav flyer, and it can take 12 troopers with a crew of 2. The Invader Light Tank, Tech Level 14, built by Ling Standard Products. The Trepida Grav Tank, Tech Level 15, and currently available as a prototype. It's being field tested now and may see large use later on. Maybe, I don't know, a hint that the Fifth Frontier War is on its way. Salsec, we have the Salsec Security Van, Tech Level 12. It's designed to let a team sit in there and monitor to see if people are being the people they should be. And the only thing I would add to this a little bit is these guys can sit in here for days on end, literally. I would add a large, generous tube of hemorrhoid cream for these guys because they're going to need it. Tech Level 14 Mobile Base for Soleimani. Tech Level 14 SEC Scout Pod. Small exploration pod that is used in conjunction with a mobile base to assess situations, go out and scout an enemy, or maybe there's an uprising somewhere in one of the Soleimani planets. There you go. Then for the Sword Worlds, we have the Ishvartita, I can't say that word either, all-terrain vehicle used throughout the Sword Worlds at Tech Level 10. Tech Level 10 P984 Armored Personnel Carrier, so an APC at Tech Level 10, introduced in the late 900s for the Sword Worlds. Sword Worlds Skold PK 1065 wheeled APC, Armored Personnel Carrier again, and you can take 8 troops into battle with this with a crew of 2. Tech Level 14 Unity Grav Armored Fighting Vehicle, AFV, for the Jordani, the standard Jordani Army and Consular Guard Infantry Fighting Vehicle. So, getting us ready again, Fifth Frontier War. Tech Level 12 Utility Grav Sled. By the way, quick thing, I keep talking about the Fifth Frontier War. I understand why this book was made neutral as far as that goes. It's not locked into any particular time, presumably around 1107. But I like that because you can use it anytime you want, but you can see some elements here and there that are meant to be used for that kind of campaign. So the Tech Level 12 Utility Grav Sled. We have a Tech Level 11 Quick Narva. It's named after the smallest of Jodant's continents, one of the consulate's latest grav tank designs. And then we get vehicles by tech level. I like that. I like an index like this where we can look it up by tech level. So if I just want tech level 15 and that's all I feel like playing around with, I can look at the 6 or 7 that are in here and I can find them quickly. And then I've got just a straight up index, which I also love. I love a good index, especially in a book like this. Saves you a ton of time as the GM. And there's the back of the book. So there you go. That is a look at the Traveler Vehicle Catalog. Brand new. I liked it a lot. I was really happy. I was a little trepidatious about this vehicle, but this follows the new vehicle design book. So I think it looks really good. I've glanced at some of the stuff. I have not sat down and done any kind of comparison, but everything I've seen in this book I like. like I say, I did find a number of typos, which surprised me. It almost felt like this was rushed to press, which is strange because it's been on the docket for a long time. I can't speak to that. But as I said, Mongoose has a great track record of cleaning these up in post, if you will, and then re-releasing it with the corrections found. So I have no worries about that. I'm very glad to have this in my library, and I recommend it completely. So if you're looking for a nice overall traveler book and something you put in front of your players and say, okay, here you go, you've gotten a little bit of money, what are you going to do with it? This is a good book for you. But that's all I've got to say today on page 121. I want to thank you for your time. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Tell your friends. Also, please leave any comments below. Ideas for future videos are always considered, not promised. And take a look at the Patreon, see if you can help me out there. That's all I've got to say today on page 121. Thank you for your time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.